Hello fellow people, my name is Gidon and I'm really happy to show you one of my favorite RPGs, my favorite RPG on the PlayStation 1, Vagrant Story. It is designed by who I call the Hideo Kojima of Squaresoft. I think it's called YASUMI MATSUNO. Well, he had a lot of ideas back in the day for a game that didn't really fit into the mold of what they were doing with Final Fantasy at that time. So he got a team and he made this. Let me show you. VKP headquarters, Valnane, 0:24 AM. 6 hours have passed since the occupation of the Duke's manor by one Sydney Lostarot, founder and leader of the Millennium sect. He and his allies have taken the Duke's family and servants hostage. They hold the manor as we speak. To what purpose? The scum make two demands: the release of their imprisoned comrades and the abdication of Cardinal Battistum. Yet their religious freedom within limits is protected. On what pretext shall we apprehend them? We need no pretext. Millenkamp is a pack of rogues hiding behind a priest's frock. We believe them responsible for the attempt on the sovereign's life this Yuletide past. And the VKP will not free their comrades? Certainly not. Do you know how many agents gave their life? All because of this religious freedom. Too much freedom, too many gods. Let those cultist Kurdoks run loose and they will bite you. Gods, while our parliament cowers. Strike that outburst from the record. Yes, my lord. A cult's not the Templar's concern. Why must we be involved? Our inquisitors have found that Millenkamp's coin comes from the captive Duke himself. Indeed, Valendia might still be at war with itself were it not for the Duke's heroism, yet he wields much of his power from the shadows. Even after his retirement, his grip on Parliament is unrelenting. We have watched him long enough, now it is time to act. Furthermore, we must find out why the Cardinal sent his blades to deal with this incident without our approval. Inquisitor, you will go to the Greylands immediately. A map of the manor grounds is in your carriage. I've sent one of my agents ahead. She will fill you in when you arrive. She? Agent Malose. Duke Bardorba's manor, Greylands, 1:58 AM. This is only 3 times the resolution, by the way. Agent Riot, I presume? I'm your partner, Carlo Malose. But please, call me Cal. How was your journey? How many are there? Our scouts report 12 men. Of course, we have yet to spot Sydney, and there may be more inside the manor. Hostages? Including the Duke's family and servants, 34. Thankfully, the Duke himself was away at the time. The Duke was not taken captive. Nay. How fare the blades? We will have to wait and see. With the hostages inside, direct action is perilous. We must negotiate with Sydney while we collect information to aid our final... What is this? It seems the siege has begun. The Cardinal's blades have made them move. We've given no such order. Their actions are in direct defiance of our authority. Perhaps their hand was forced. Wait, where are you going? The blades have provided the perfect distraction. It's far too dangerous. We must wait for reinforcements. Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements. This puts a grin on my face. Look at this. Look at this beginning of the game. And this was a cutscene that you don't even see when you don't wait in the title screen. You see, it's like a briefing of the Metal Gear Solid game. That's the first thing. Why? And the cinematics, the graphics, like Duke Badorba's Manor, Greylands, 2:32 a.m. Now the manor is burning. Also look at what they did with the lighting here on the PlayStation 1. They faked the lighting, like stylistically. Have you found Sydney? Not yet, sir. I have to find a voice for this guy. Put out the fire, so we'll lose the manor and all will be for naught. Split the knights into 2 groups, one to douse the blaze, the other to exterminate the traitors. Right away, sir. Where are you, Sydney? We will see in a bit. Show them who they're dealing with. Torch the chambers and kill the hostages. Aye. We've no time. Let's finish this before the blades arrive. Right, let's do it quick and get out of here. Oh shit, who goes there? Here we go. Okay, here we are. I won't explain anything yet. Apart from I'm hitting circle a lot. We are still immersed in this cutscene. Well, have you found it? It's no use. There's nothing like that there here, anywhere. Keep looking, damn you. I'm telling you, Sydney, the knights are nearly upon us. Stop your whimpering. You'd come this far only to leave empty-handed? Now search! There he is. Curse the Duke, where's he hidden it?
You sure the Duke really has it? Does the damn thing even exist?
You doubt me, Hardin. You doubt my power.
Forgive me, I did not intend. But Sydney, any longer and there will be no escape for us.
Fine then, bring the boy and come with me.
The boy. Don't move, Sydney. I have a bowgun aimed at your heart. Now turn around slowly.
You're no knight, are you?
Bind your legs with that rope.
Ah, a risk breaker. A royal guard dog.
Did you not hear me? Bind yourself now.
This is an unfortunate turn of events.
Hold it! Sydney!
I'm the one you want. Hardin, go quickly. Go to Leamonde.
You, stop! What's going on? You were most certainly dead. Leave the back from the grave stuff to the fairy tales.
Wow. You've given me quite a scratch. Show a little more respect for fairy tales, Riskbreaker.
The talk!
I didn't know how to pronounce this. I think that's the talk. My apologies. I have no time to toy with you. Alright. What a start to the game, right? Absolutely amazing. So yeah, here we are, killing the dragon. I will explain everything in the next episode. Also, do you recognize the music? This sounds like another game. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because this game, Vagrant Story, it takes place in Ivorless. The same world that Final Fantasy Tactics takes place in and Final Fantasy XII. Both of which are directed by the Matsuno guy. You know, he made all the Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12 and this game. YASUMI Matsuno. My absolute hero.
Leamonde.
Vagrant Story. Fellow people, I am really excited to play this game with you. Really, really excited. The body is but a vessel for the soul, a puppet which bends to the soul's tyranny. And lo, the body is not eternal, for it must feed on the flesh of others, lest it return to the dust whence it came. Therefore must the soul deceive, despise, and murder men. That's a quote from some AJ Durai. Quote that I not 100% agree with. You don't have to feed on the flesh of others. You can just eat some vegetables. So the knights who came were not the king's men, but the cardinals?
Knights of the Cross, led by Guildenstern, my lord.
The Crimson Blades, in direct service to the cardinal.
Guildenstern led his men towards Leamonde in pursuit of Sydney.
I see. Send one of your men in the armor of those holy knights. Set fire to the manor. Fire, my liege? The fool Sydney used his wyvern. We can't have witnesses telling the world now, can we? But the hostages, your family. Irrelevant. Burn it to the ground. What of Parliament?
The VKP, Volunteer Knights of the Peace, have formed a squad to deal with the felons.
The risk breakers.
Those meddling fools! Your will, my lord?
Leamonde is yours. Let no one out of the town. You can deal with Sydney and the Blades there.
And Parliament?
I'll deal with those watchdogs. They won't trouble you further. So there's intrigue everywhere in this game. It's like a Shakespearean stage play. That is also what I love about this. And the young Lord Joshua? He is my light, my soul. If aught should befall him,
as you wish, my lord.
That's the boy. So the Duke himself was responsible for the death of his family. Oh, I couldn't read that right now. Sorry. 11:42 a.m. Yikes. Leamonde is an old town, with a history of over 2,000 years. Its walls have seen many battles. They are stronger than the mightiest forts of Valendia, and as the sun wheels through the sky, the beauty of their shifting colors surpasses that of any palace. The grand cathedral that towers over the town center is a symbol of Leamonde's indomitable spirit, and is the holy ground of the devout Yoko's priesthood. At its height, Leamonde was a thriving community, more than 5,000 people strong. 25 years ago, a great earthquake brought Leamonde to a fall, and this is Leamonde.
Well?
The two sentinels are dead, murdered.
Why is this the only way in? No, sorry, this the only way in?
There's a great crevasse preventing entry above ground.
And from the sea?
Nay, sunken reefs that rose during the earthquake form a gauntlet of whirlpools, too dangerous. You do know we sent agents in, thinking those ruins were the Millenkamp base. Not one returned.
Not on account of the whirlpools, I'd wager.
Surely it was men who killed them. How was it down there?
Come down and see for yourself.
Excellent cinematography. Might I remind you that this is the PlayStation 1 in the year 2000. According to the survivors, our comrade Agent Riot headed out for Leamonde before noon. Of course, the reports are vague and we cannot deny the possibility of inaccuracies. Yet given that there is only one path to infiltrate Leamonde, this office believes the reports to be valid. I have no idea who's reporting there. What's this?
That's what I'm here to find out. It does seem well fortified for a wine cellar.
Oh, Leamonde's wineries once vied with the best of Valendia. Since they went out of production, the remaining vintages sell for a premium.
If I find any, consider them yours.
You plan to go alone?
An agent with no combat experience would just be a liability. Tell me what you know about Millenkamp and this Sydney fellow.
Sydney Losterot, leader of the religious cult Millenkamp. His real name and age are unknown, one of many self-styled prophets of the apocalypse.
So why would a cult missionary commit such a crime?
I do not know what the Cardinal thinks, but the VKP believes he is no prophet. Indeed, he is in dark alliance with Duke Bardorba, who controls Parliament from behind the scenes. That the cult is but a front. Perhaps this incident is a sign of some falling out between the two?
Or merely another of the Cardinal's witch hunts?
There are many would-be prophets in the land these days, but Sydney is different. His prophecies ring true, and those enraptured by the way he hums revelations as though they were simple ballads. All say the same. He is a miracle. In any case, he has a strange power. He can guess the past of those he meets. He can even read hearts. They say his charisma is such that his followers offer both body and soul to him.
Sounds like you're quite taken with him yourself.
Agent Riot!
If I do not return by the morrow's eve, inform HQ, won't you?
Godspeed. Oh, look at that smile. We sent men to monitor the abandoned mineshaft that leads to Leamonde. All were found dead. At the entrance, other bodies were found, 2 knights of the Cardinal's Crimson Blades. Our men were murdered with swords, but the knights' wounds show they died by their own hands. At present, we have taken the bodies into our custody, and our specialists are continuing the examination. Excerpt from Greylands Incident Investigation Report, Section 3.14.
Ah, vintage wine. No live burials today, thanks. Strange power indeed.
And here we go. The game begins and part 1 of this playthrough ends. This was an amazing start. I don't know what to say. It just fires with all it has. It fires all the ammunition for such a bombastic start to this game. And now we are in the game. But, you know, telling you everything about this will take another part. So I would thank you all for watching for now, and we will see what happens in the next part. My fellow people, my name has been Gidon, and I wish you all a happy day.